Do you want to start by introducing yourself? Let us know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Tommy Huggett. Obviously, play for the Romford Raiders and have for more years than I can probably count, to be honest.
What
What?
first?
Oh, go on,
Go on,
Katie.
go on, no, go on.
No. What first drew you into ice hockey?
It was actually a skating birthday party at the old Romford rink and just got hooked ever since.
Fair enough.
Huh? When did you realise it could become like a big part of your life?
Ooh, that was probably around 12 when I was playing at Guildford, and it all got a bit intense. The team was really good. I think we went the whole year without losing a game. And one of the coaches pulled me aside and wanted to sort of invest and help me improve as a player. That sort of just made everything come a bit surreal and realised it could be more than just a hobby.
What does it mean playing for Romford to your personality
Oh,
personally?
it's definitely one of a childhood dreams, watching the old Romford Raiders play at the old rink when I was 8, 9, watching them all play with, the packed arena. It was great, and being able to play for it is just, childhood dream come true, to be honest.
Pretty cool. How do you describe your role within the team? What do you see
Um,
yourself as?
so me and sort of my line, we're sort of a bit like a rough and a tumble line. We go out, we hit, we sort of antagonise, try and draw penalties so that the power play can go to work. There's definitely easier roles. There's a bit grilling on the body, but it's
You
part of the game, and that's why we show up every week.
you do love to throw a hit.
You do. You do.
Yeah, the height doesn't really help, but you got to do what you got to do.
Oh. Um, what would you say your most memorable moment in a Romford jersey is so far?
Ooh, um, it was probably we were playing in Peterborough in Coventry, and we not in Coventry, sorry, we were playing in Peterborough during playoffs, and we ended up scoring a late tire and then the OT winner to get to Coventry. That was pretty special.
Yes, that was.
I think
I
that's
remember watching
memorable
that.
for the fans as well.
Yeah, I remember watching that one on the stream because we couldn't get there in person, and yeah,
Yeah, that was an intense game, and it was yeah it like the bench up when we scored the tire, and everyone went crazy when the OT winner went in.
yeah, yeah. My dogs didn't know what was going on when you were screaming so much.
How do you mentally prepare for games, especially during a busy or tough stretch of the season?
um, for me, I don't do much off the ice before a game. Um, my house is quite hectic. I've got 3 kids under 3, so it's normally quite loud, quite intense. There's a lot going on. So when I get to the rink, I just like to sit, sort of calm down, sort of taking the quiet almost before quiet before the storm, as a lot of people like to say, and just sort of mentally prepare sort of myself, get my kit ready, make sure my sticks are taped, and then just sort of sit there and just sort of get inside my own head, enjoy the quiet. Otherwise, I feel like it could, a bit much, intense warm up, intense before. I feel like you'd get on the ice and you just feel depleted.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have any pre-game rituals or superstitions?
No, not really. To be fair, I'm not really a superstitious guy. I sort of the only thing I do before a game, this sort of every game, is make sure both my sticks are taped and my gear's ready. But I don't really have any superstitions, to be honest.
Who were your biggest hockey influences growing up?
Oh, for me, I was always a big fan of Alex Ovechkin from the Washington Capitals. So much so that I even had yellow laces until I was like 18. So yeah, it's probably the
But
only one, to be honest, in terms of like that role. Obviously, ones that helped me out throughout the years, like Aaron Connolly, he helped me out a lot when I was coming up. He took me under his wing when I was like 16 up until he left. So yeah, that's probably the biggest idols for me.
Aaron Connolly was definitely one of the fan favourites for sure.
I'm not
absolutely.
surprised.
What's the biggest lesson hockey has taught you?
Oof. It's that, things can change on a dime. 1 minute you could be up winning, 2 minutes later you're down by one and chasing a game. That can happen with anything.
Very true.
Yeah.
What do you think's been the toughest challenge of this season so far for Romford or yourself or
For me, it's probably having my third daughter so close to the season. I think she
it's
was
very
born
close.
literally a week before preseason. So that was definitely stressful. Um, and for the Raiders, we've had a few this year. Obviously, we had the coach change through the year. We've had a couple of injuries. Obviously, Millsy being a big one. That's probably our biggest overcomes has been the new coach and players coming in and out of the lineup throughout the weeks. Lines are changing, but yeah, that's probably the only things we've ever had to overcome. Sorry, can't even talk. Has been the coach change and the injuries. You don't know who's going to be there and what week.
Definitely. What's one misconception that people have about playing at this level?
Um, I think they don't quite understand how intense it can be sometimes. Obviously, most of us do work. We have jobs away from hockey, but we're there. Well, some of us are there Tuesday, Thursday, Friday training, and then Saturday, Sunday is games. And when you have, family jobs, it's quite intense,
Definitely.
A lot of time at the rink.
Yeah.
unfortunately.
You spend more time at rinks than what most people do with the
Oh,
hockey tutorial as well.
oh, absolutely, yeah. There's some ups, there's some downs to doing that, that's for sure.
How did you get into that? How did that
It's
come
quite
about?
a funny one actually. He was friends with JJ Pitchley,
Yeah.
Oh.
and he come down to Romford to film something with JJ, and he wanted someone that used CCM because JJ only used Bauer at the time, and I've used CCM my whole career. It's been probably my favorite brand to use, and yeah, JJ sort of introduced us, and yeah, it's been going ever since. I mean, JJ doesn't do it now, obviously, but I think I've been doing it since I was 15.
Been a while, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Do
has
you
indeed.
enjoy it, trying out all the different kit and stuff?
I do. There's a lot of pros to it. There's a lot of trips abroad that are nice, and obviously there's a lot of time at home. So
Yeah,
getting to see the kids grow up and do all that, that's a big
Yeah,
perk.
absolutely.
definitely. If you
Uh,
wasn't playing hockey, what would you be doing?
Ooh. It would definitely be something within sports. Even in school, PE was probably the only subject I was allowed to do. So it would definitely be something in sports, whether that's coaching or equipment wise, something along the lines of sport, that's for sure.
there any parts of your game that you're focused on improving right now?
Definitely probably my speed. My speed has gone downhill a little bit recently. I think that's probably from not exercising as much as I probably should. Um, I think that probably plays into the factor of having kids that once they go to bed, you want to go to bed. Um,
I was going to
but
say
yeah,
tiredness.
Yeah.
oh, absolutely. There's energy drinks on a game day is a must. That's for sure.
How have you found the transition from juniors to seniors with like the hockey school balance to now the work life balance with hockey thrown in it as well?
For me, it's definitely a lot easier than it probably is for a lot of the other boys. Obviously, my work is very easy. I go to the rink, I'm on the ice for an hour, I come home, and that's work. So it's quite easy. School was pretty much the same for me. I wasn't very interested in school. I was traveling all over the place with my dad because obviously Romford didn't have a rink, and I was playing in Guildford at the time, which is about an hour and a half from here. So I was training 12s, 14s, 16s. And by the time I got home and got off of school, I was probably napping in the classroom more than I was doing anything else. So hockey has always been sort of a front seat for me.
60-40.
Yeah, I'd probably say 80-20 to be honest.
Oh.
Uh, on game nights, what does support from the fans mean to you? Does it get you pumped?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you hear the fans roaring and going, it sort of lights a fire within the team and the boys to want to go out, to want to throw hits, to want to put that extra stride in because you're hearing the crowds roar. It's hard to describe, but they're behind you and you want to do more for them.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Uh,
How important is Romford Raiders' connection with the local community to you and the boys?
Oh, it's everything, right? Without the fans, without people showing up on game day, there's not much to play for, right? That's why you play hockey. You want to put on a good show. You want to make sure the fans are enjoying it. So being connected to the community obviously means more people are going to want to come and watch hockey.
should we play the myth or fact game, Kate?
Yeah, let's get this one up.
We have a little game that we've been doing. They're all hockey-based questions, and then you'll just say myth or fact. You can expand on it or just leave it at myth or fact. Let people wonder.
God, okay.
I mean, you've kind of said this one anyway, but you tape your stick the exact same way every game.
Oh, that's a fact. Yeah, 100%.
You can tell if the ice is bad within the first minute.
That's 100% a fact.
Not at Romford, Gary.
Yeah, going from Romford to say, maybe Peterborough where it's not that well kept. There's speed bumps on the ice as you're warming up. It's not, you can tell almost straight away.
Um,
You blocking shots hurt less than people think if you
Oh, that's a
take
myth.
a
That's a myth, 100%. It's not nice blocking shots.
one to the leg, not as
You're feeling that for a good 2, 3 weeks after.
oh
Oh, you always know where the puck is, even when it disappears.
Oh, that's a myth. That's 100% a myth. There's a good few times when you're looking around and you have no idea where it is.
I have seen a few times when players are like going like this. They're like, where
Oh
is
yeah,
it?
there's quite a few times when you're in a game and you're just sort of standing there and you're like, right, I'm just gonna come back to the front of the goal and then regroup because I have no idea where this is.
Uh, playing away games is more tiring than home games.
Well, that's a fact. The travel is like Solway, for instance. The travel is
That's a
just
long.
grilling. Like when you're doing a double Solway weekend, it's not too bad because you're staying in Solway. But when you're traveling back and then you've got a game at home the next day, that's brutal because you've either got to
Yeah.
stay somewhere close to Romford for like players like me who don't live in Romford anymore, or you've got to travel home and you get home even later. So it's that's a fact for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely. You notice your mistakes more than the fans do.
Yeah, that's a bit of both. I think in the moment you don't. But when you sort of sit down on the bench or after a game and you're going through the game in your head, you notice it a lot more then. But in the moment, you're so focused in the moment on the game that it sort of slips by. Unless obviously it's a big mistake, then then you know.
Yeah.
I like that. Just let it go over your head and then think about it
Yeah, I
after.
mean, it's obviously hockey's quite an intense sport, and I think if you let it go to your head, it could ruin your whole game because then you're focusing on that one mistake, but then it takes you away from the game itself.
Definitely.
I do like this one. Goal celebrations are planned in advance.
Well, for me, that's a myth. That's a myth for me. Goal celebrations is one of them heat of the moment. Depends what goal it is. Obviously, if it's a game winner, the celebration's definitely going to be a lot more than say an empty netter. You know, no one really wants to celebrate when it's an empty netter.
Getting a bench clearance for that.
You prefer playing short bench games?
Well, that's a myth. That's a myth. That's not fun. When you go in there short benched, that is not fun. You get off, you get a sip of water, and you're back up, ready to go again. You're not going to work the next day. That's for sure.
Uh, Game day routines are non-negotiable.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fact. Yeah, there's a lot of boys in the team that are very superstitious, and they do the same thing every single time. So yeah, that's a fact.
Leading on from that, you eat the same meal before every game.
For me, that's a myth. It's just sort of whatever I have time for after I've sorted the kids out. Maybe some of some of the other boys that's true, but for me, that's a myth.
Training is harder than the actual games.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fact. Obviously, training is where you get your endurance up and you get ready for that game. So if it's not more intense, you're not learning and you're not improving as a team as an individual yourself. So it should be
Off ice fitness makes more of a difference than people realize.
100%. That's a fact. Yeah, I mean, for me, I notice it more now that I'm not doing as much off the ice as I probably should. Whereas when I was younger, I did a lot. My dad did not let me get away with not doing it. So yeah, that's a fact.
You practice face-offs more than fans would think.
Um, yeah, I'd say that's a fact. Not so much the draw itself, but what happens after the puck's dropped. That's for sure a fact.
The mental side of hockey is harder than the physical side.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's a fact for sure.
One bad shift can affect the rest of your game.
Fact. Like I said, if you let a mistake get to your head, then that'll ruin your whole game.
The crowd noise generally affects how you play.
Fact.
Mm.
If the crowd's behind you, everyone's going to be putting in that extra stride.
Trash talk actually improves your performance.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, can
You know,
I ask my favourite question, Katie?
yeah, yeah, go on.
What's the best chirp you've ever heard?
Oh, for me, I always get it on my hair because I've always sort of had longish hair. So normally it's like cut your hair or something along those lines.
I love the things people come up with.
Yeah,
Um, you know straight away if you're going to have a good night.
yeah, a fact. Your first shift will dictate how your game's gonna go for sure.
New players to the team get stitched up at least once.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fact. I don't know so much new players, but definitely like new rookies. That's for sure a fact.
There's always one player who never stops talking.
I don't know about one player. I think everyone in the change room sort of always go. And I think the only time it's quiet in that change room is when there's a team meeting going on.
Oh,
Music choice before games is a serious topic.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fact. DJs normally change quite often in the changing room, depending on win or loss. So yeah, that's definitely a fact.
the goalies are the weirdest people on the team.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. You have to be a strange individual to want to stand in the net and have pucks ripped at you 24/7.
That's what I say. Anyone wants to do that
Yeah,
for
no,
fun.
absolutely not.
Playing at Romford feels different to any other rink.
Yeah, that's a fact. When the crowd's behind you, uh, it's next to none, and obviously the ice in the rink is very well maintained compared to a lot of other rinks in the country. So I think we're very fortunate for that too. It makes it very easy to play best, right? If the ice is terrible, it,
Hmm.
it affects everything: stick handling, shooting, passing. So with the crowd behind you, with the nice rink, it makes everything very easy for us as a team.
What's your favourite rink to play in?
I'm gonna have to say Romford purely for the ice being so great, and when the fans are behind you, there's no better rink to play in. Um, yeah, Romford for sure.
What about the worst rink?
Ooh. Um,
Could be any level. Could be like NHL one or whatever.
oh, the worst rink I've ever played in has to be Gosport. That rink's like a barn that's ready to fall down.
Yeah, no, that was a common answer, that one.
Yeah.
Uh, you've forgotten a key piece of kit at least once.
Oh yeah. Fact. 100%.
What piece
I
of kit
think
did you forget?
it was pre-season last year, and my shin pads. So I don't know if you've seen the changing room, but we have like where our helmet and gloves go, and then above that normally the shin pads go. But unfortunately, being like 5'5", the shin pads are just a bit too high above my eye line, and they just completely slipped my mind.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a fun one. First game of the year, no shin pads.
hopefully there was no shin shots.
Luckily, we managed to borrow a pair, but yeah, I definitely got a grilling and a hefty fine for that one. That's for sure.
Oh, you play better in front of home fans.
Oh yeah, absolutely. When the crowd's behind you, it's like I said, it's amazing. And obviously, when you're at an away rink and the crowd's behind their home team, it does the same to them. So then you're having to weather that storm of the other team.
You've stepped onto the ice with your skate guards on before.
Well, definitely as a kid, yeah, more times than I'd like to admit. That's for sure.
You blame the ice when actually it was your fault.
Oh yeah, fact. Every player has done that number of times. It's either the ice or the stick. That's the most common blame for a player.
That harder to get away with at Romford.
Yeah, I mean, if I blame the ice, the dad gives me a grilling after the game. So
You check the scoreboard more than you'd like to admit.
fact. Whether that's you've forgotten the score or you're just checking to see how long's left in the period. Yeah, there's a lot of times you just sit in there and you just have a little look up just to see.
You've celebrated a goal that wasn't yours.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, every goal, whether it's yours or the team, is massive. So I think even there's been a few fist bumps that have been on the bench, even whether you're looking or not, and they hit you in the dome. It definitely happens. That's for sure.
You've been hit by a puck that you never saw coming.
Oh yeah, that happens more times than probably you mean to be honest.
In actual games or just training?
Oh, both for sure.
What's it like if you get hit by a puck in training that you didn't see coming?
It's definitely more frustrating getting hit in training than a game. Just seeing a game, you've done it for a reason, and in training, it's just sort of like, why? It means nothing, and it's hit you, and you're going to be feeling it for days after. There's nothing more frustrating.
Is it true that if someone falls over in training, it's like a big thing? Everyone laughs.
Yeah, there's normally some laughter, that's for sure, depending on how bad the fall is and what the
It's so,
situation is.
yeah.
But yeah, there's
Make sure
definitely
they're
some
not hurt
laughter.
first.
I don't know. It depends. Normally, the coach is the one checking if they're okay, and most of the players are laughing, and then they go check.
Oh,
Okay, well, that's the end of myth or fact. We need to get more questions for that. I like that game.
yeah, we do.
Uh, Austin Osborne had a question for you.
Oh God, okay.
Um, I don't remember the exact quote, but it was along the lines of, "How do you manage to play with that many kids?"
That's a fair question. Um, it's definitely it's a massive help from my missus, taking on a lot when I'm not there. Like now, I'm at my mum and dad's because we've got training tonight. I've got my oldest here with me, and she's got the two younger ones. So without the help from my missus, it would more or less be impossible. So
It's pretty impressive that you managed to get on the ice, let alone play well.
yeah, it definitely wasn't on the old life bingo card to have three kids under three at the age of 23, but a blessing in
That's
disguise,
also
that's for sure.
impressive.
I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I couldn't
Yeah,
imagine myself with one, let alone three, and yeah, being the same age. I don't know how you do it.
yeah, three girls is definitely a challenge too, that's for sure.
Destined to be a girl dad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Would you
well,
call
clearly, that's why I've always had long hair. I was just preparing myself.
He is practicing
Exactly. Now I
dealing with
can do
long
the
hair.
hair. Exactly.
Yeah.
it?
Um, do you have any advice that you would give to like young players in the academy or young people that want to get into hockey? Like, what would you say to them?
Probably the most important thing I got told when I was younger was the more you put in, the more you'll get out. So the more you put in a hockey, the more you'll get out of it. So doing the off ice, doing the extra stuff at home away from hockey, putting everything into every single drill you do in practice will get you more out of hockey for sure.
I like that. That's a very good one. Mm. What? Are we gonna finish up with the
Yeah. Do you have any messages to Romford fans that you want to get across?
Yeah, I mean, I know we're in a bit of a sticky situation with where we're sitting in the league table right now. I know all the players in the changing room are more motivated than ever to come out, get back up that table, and make playoffs. So if you could show up and be as loud as ever for us this second half of the season, that would be much appreciated.
Do you think a
another
drum would help?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Nils has asked for a drum to be brought to the game.
I could have guessed that would have been Nils. Yeah, I mean, anything helps, right? As long as it's loud and we hear it, anything helps.
Do you like
Yeah.
the vuvuzelas then?
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure the away team probably doesn't, but
Especially when they call a timeout.
yeah,
I
I
was
mean,
going to say I've
when you're
noticed a decrease in timeouts this season.
yeah, I mean, when you're injured or something like that, and you're not on the ice, and you see the timeout called, and you see that for the first time, it's definitely a laugh.
It's good.
Yeah. That all started from my brother. He
I'm
started by
waiting for the day
himself.
that one of my kids asks one of those things, and it will be a definite no because I don't think I'll ever stop hearing it.
Yeah, you'll end up with three at home.
Oh,
They are a very good seller. Very good
oh.
seller.
Yeah, no, you won't see me buying one, that's for sure. I've got
We'll
enough with
sneakily
mini
pass
sticks
one.
and them wanting to play hockey as it is. I'm not adding that to it.
Oh, you're gonna have just little hockey players.
If I can help it, no.
Oh, okay. Don't want to go down that route.
No, I mean, my eldest really wants to play. She's always got a hockey stick with her. And
Oh,
now my middle child has decided she wants to be a goalie. So
oh.
got to try and get that one out of her mind because goalie gear is one, very expensive, and two, just don't fancy that.
Don't want
I'm not
to
rink
get in
enough as it
puck shot at
is.
her face.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, bless her. You've got to let them admire though and
I know. That's
dream.
it's definitely nice being
pretty
able to just
awesome.
play hockey with the girls at home. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't see them doing it properly. Don't see that
They
being
want to
very
do it
fun.
because you do it, didn't they?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice.
no, no, I see
No,
that
it's
happening.
not.
No,
No.
no.
Um, we have Joe up next. Any questions for Joe?
Um, I'd like to know how he gets injured so often. I've never known such a young player to get injured as often as he does.
I'm gonna
It's
write that
actually
down.
it's quite impressive to be honest.
I'm writing that down.
Bless him. I'm
How do
sure
you
he
get
doesn't
so
mean to do
injured?
it.
I've never seen it. He's like what 18 now, and I've never known a player to have so many injuries by the age of 18.
He's very unlucky.
He is. Bless him. We also
Okay.
have Erin on next week. Any questions for Erin?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask her how annoying it is when she asks a player to go get an X-ray and they don't do it and then don't answer the message after. She'll probably know exactly who you're talking about just from the question.
We'll write that one down.
I'm writing it down now.
Oh, bless her. She is a
How
credit to
annoying
the
is it
team,
when you
though.
ask a player to get an X-ray and they ignore you?
Yeah, that's happened more times than I'd like to admit, to be honest.
I mean, I don't
Well,
blame you going to sit up all night to get an X-ray.
Yeah, I mean, normally you can tell like straight away whether it's something you need to go get an X-ray for. But obviously, being part of the physio and the medical team, you want to be 100% sure. So I can understand why she asked you, but yeah, it's just not going to happen.
Especially with the three little ones at home.
No, because then I'd get in at like 6 and I'd be up at 9. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
yes. No, I don't blame you. I'm on your side for that one. Don't tell Erin that, but
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
on
say,
your
don't tell
side.
Erin that she won't be impressed.
Oh,
Well, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you for having
It
me.
was nice to get to know you a bit more and learn about your hockey journey and everything.
Yeah, yeah. It's what I've been playing since I was 8. It's just been too long, to be honest.
Well, let's hope you don't retire anytime soon.
I don't know if the girls keep going the way they are. I'm going to play hockey. I might have to just so they don't.
Oh, bless
Go
her.
into go into a different job and hope they
Oh,
follow that one instead.
my job's hockey and all, so I'm screwed anyway. Either way,
Get
I'm
in there
stuffed.
somehow.
Yeah, the eldest is at the game Saturday, so she's definitely gonna be
Oh,
enjoying that and probably wanting to get on the ice, to be honest.
oh,
Bless her.
bless. I
You have to
did
make sure
see
you
her at
take a
this.
round.
I did
Oh,
see her at the skate with the players. The little
yeah,
skates. It's
yeah.
adorable.
She did originally have figure skates, but they didn't last
Yeah.
long. She wanted hockey boots. I did try and convince her to keep the pretty white ones, but no,
No.
no. She wanted hockey boots.
I think you've got a little future hockey player on your hands there.
I said, I hope not, but I think so. She was
Yeah.
even on the ice when we were filming yesterday. She was on the ice playing with the puck.
Oh,
So I don't think I'm going to be able to get her away from it.
Bless her. Is there any other players, kids on the team that are following suit?
I think you always see TJ's little boy. He's always got his hockey stick in his hands. But unfortunately, I'm at the top of the table, and I've got the most kids out of the whole team, which is
you've got
quite crazy to
expensive
say.
journeys coming up there.
Yeah, it's probably one of the youngest ones, and I got most kids, so it's an
I
interesting
still
one.
admire you for it, to be honest. I do.
I do say though, it's best to have them when you're young and you've got the energy to go after them all the time.
Yeah, I mean that's what I always tell myself. You know, I'd rather do sleepless nights now when I'm 23 than when I'm in my late 30s. So yeah, that's why I have them now.
You keep telling yourself that, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Your face is telling a completely different story.
Yeah, like I said, definitely wasn't the plan to have three under three, but what can you do?
Any more on the cards?
No, for sure, that's not happening.
You don't want a little boy.
Knowing my luck, I'd probably end up another girl. So no. Three girls is hard enough, so I don't want a fourth girl. So my
Got a
mum
whole
loves it.
little
My mum loves it.
squad
She
there.
always grills me for it. She had three boys, so I've done the complete opposite. So she enjoys laughing at me, that's for sure.
Love it.
Oh,
She's great. Okay, should we wrap it up there? Are we all good? Do you have any questions for us?
No, no, I'm all
No?
good.
Good. All right. Well, thank you for coming on again. It was fun. I like this one.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
We'll
okay.
we'll see you Saturday. Good
Tomorrow.
Thank
luck.
you. Yeah,
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
God,
tomorrow.
I've lost a day. Good luck with tomorrow.
thank you.
Hopefully we're walking away with a win.
It's a must win, so it's going to happen.
Yep.
Always good to beat Peterborough.
Always.
Absolutely.
Especially when they make you play in that horrible rink when you go there. So,
It's just part of it, and it you've got to beat them now.
absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
We'll talk to you soon and see you Saturday.
Thank you very
Tomorrow.
much. Yeah, tomorrow.
I'm not going to show up tomorrow, am I? I'm still going to go. I'm going on Saturday.
All right, we'll
Bye.
see you tomorrow. Bye.
Right.
Bye.